Hey everyone, welcome to the Player Worn Podcast. How's it going? Good evening. What's happening?
Chilling, man.
Yeah?
How are you?
I'm good, man. I'm good. I'm, making it happen every single day.
What's new?
What's new? Stuff, things. Just living card life, selling cards, looking at cards, getting cards in the mail, seeing what's going on with the world. How about yourself? Tell me a little anecdote from today.
Oh man, I've been going through the attic at my parents' house. They moved into like a retirement home.
Okay.
And,
Okay.
Yeah, pulled out all these like boxes of old stuff and
Nice.
found my grandfather apparently had a camera, like a vintage camera collection.
Okay.
Which was totally new to me. So
Yeah.
just learning that this collector mentality goes back
Yes, we
many
discussed that.
generations.
So is it like, are we talking about like the cameras where you crank them? Like you know what I'm saying? Like where you have to hold still for 6 seconds, or how old were these said cameras?
I think they're like 35 millimeter.
Okay.
But I mean, I don't know. I honestly don't know. I don't know.
Okay.
There's a bunch of old like Kodak, Instamatic, not Panasonic.
Some stuff with what do you call it? Radiation.
I don't know, man. There's a decent amount of cameras. I don't really know if any of it's worth saving or not. But
I don't know. There's been a lot of
history.
Yeah, 100%. There's been a lot of history going down.
I don't know how the used camera market is going these days.
I'm gonna go with. I don't know. Probably not well, but you could probably find out on one of these wonderful apps that we are a part of our life. Like,
I kind of don't know if they're like I started double checking things now.
Okay.
With like, because I'll throw it on the app and it'll be like, oh, that's worth like $20.
are you talking about your Claude thing or whatever?
Yeah, Claude. So
Okay.
I was trying to do that really fast today, like going through stuff. I'd pull something
Right.
out and be like, what is this?
Yeah.
And I'd take a picture of it and throw it on there and be like, value. And it would be like, ew, that's worth $20 to $30.
Okay.
But then right now, right before you got here, I was just taking some detailed pictures and looking up on like eBay or just on Google the actual like model number.
What are they going
of
for?
it?
Yeah.
And like this one was like $300, and like it would have, but like
That would have messed you up.
I mean, yeah, it would have sucked to get rid of it. I would have given it to at $20 to $30. I would have just given it to
Donated
Goodwill.
it, yeah,
donated it. But
Somebody
but
would have
now
got a
I'm-
come
Now
up.
I'm like, oh, like that's actually worth
Yeah.
posting. Or
Somebody would have had a major come up
Yeah.
there. Well, like there's been a lot of basketball stuff going on.
I know.
Big fights in basketball. If you didn't catch Major Melee in the NBA, there was a huge fight. I caught this live. Musa Diabate and Jalen Duren going at each other. Jalen Duren.
I missed this. Can we watch a clip?
Yeah,
of it?
let's put it up here real
Okay.
quick. Here, I'm gonna pull it up on my
Show it to
phone.
me.
There's a little dust up right here. Watch what's going on by the hoop here. You can see when he's going at him right there. Oh, he's pushing on him. And then he's like, hey, man, come on now. And then it turns into a major melee. And then this one goof, Isaiah Stewart comes off the bench with fury. And, like, it's just kind of out of control here, though. The Malice in the Palace was about 20-some years ago. That was or no, it wasn't that long, but that was nuts. And this almost turned into it. I thought for a minute, but no, they've got too much security there. But
How long did it take before they got?
oh, this
Still-
went like
it's
no,
still
it
going?
starts. It goes into round 2.
me see
Like
this.
some guys start coming off the bench, dude. Here, you can hold it or whatever.
I got it.
Dudes start coming off the bench and getting into it. Isaiah Stewart comes off because, dude, I don't know what it is, but that guy, whenever there's like a fight or something, he always has to be involved. Yeah. He's always like causing problems. He got suspended, I think, for 7 games. Okay, that's pretty serious.
Yeah.
Because he wasn't even involved in it, but then he inserts himself into drama.
How does that affect their pay? Like if they do that?
They get no pay. Oh yeah, and then they have to
for
pay
those
fines
games.
too.
Oh, dang.
They have to pay fines. Yeah, which when you're making that kind of money, But still, I mean, Moussa Diabate, I don't know how much he makes. I'm sure it's a couple mil or whatever.
What's going on now? Why
so they're trying to. He is so mad. They've got like 8 guys on him trying to calm him down. I thought it was roid rage or something, but like,
do they test them though? Is that like a big thing in the NBA?
Well, here's the thing, and I've heard this, and you know, even guys like, I'm not going to quote anybody allegedly or whatever, but like, there's been statistics out that like 90% of professional athletes use PEDs in one shape or another, performance enhancing drugs, and they cycle them off or whatever, figure out ways around stuff. I mean, you know, I think it's pretty common for dudes. I mean, look at LeBron James, for crying out loud. Like, look at you're like 40 years old. I mean, it's wild, you know. But dude has a great regimen of keeping himself healthy, all that stuff. But yeah, this just goes on forever. And that's pretty much the end of it. But they're still just calming him down. So that was a big dust up that happened during this week. Yeah, it still keeps on going, dude. It's wild. So that was interesting. You know, the in the sports card world, I'm not gonna sit here and I can't. You know, we talk about this is rehashing the same stuff just like everybody does, and it's the same thing every week. And you know, and then you got something happens over here. Pac-Man dad did this, and then you got 20 videos in your feed all about the same damn thing. So rather than do that, you know, because I saw the Jeff Wilson stuff, that was definitely, you know, the debate that he did. We're gonna hit it from a different angle. I got something here that is real special. Okay, I'm gonna play this video for you. I'm gonna play you this video right now, and I'm just gonna let you sit on this for a second, everyone. We're gonna pull this back. Whoops. Okay, here we go.
Hello, Samuel Lawrence, the West Coast Card King. What is going on, Samuel? I know you are a popular DJ. I know you are an incredible artist, but most of all, you are a big-time basketball card collector. You've got an incredible basketball card collection. How did you build such a great collection, Samuel? I don't think you got any outside help, did you? You didn't take out any government loans, right? That's an absolute no-no, Samuel. I don't believe you did that. I just know that you are the man. You are smart.
Oh, thanks.
You got the savvy. You are an artist at work, and you've built yourself up an incredible collection. Good for you, Samuel. Keep collecting, and I look forward to seeing you at the Dallas Card Show soon.
Okay,
man,
so
the cameo shit's like the ultimate bitch level,
dude. Okay,
first of all, it doesn't get any more like.
Okay. That cost me a whopping, I think, $15 worth every penny.
I was gonna say maybe if he got like $1,000,
dude,
like that'd be worth like doing. Like,
well, the funny thing about the guy is he's like, I invest in tech companies by day and sports cards at night. And it's like, dude, if you're doing cameo videos, bro, like, I don't know, maybe he's just trying to get his name out. But I mean, I don't think his cameo is getting a lot of notifications like, oh, hey, Jeff, like we got more people that want cameos from you.
Does he still do that?
I don't know.
Was that how long ago was
this? This was at least 2 years ago. Okay. I did it. I just thought it was funny because it was at the time when, you know, he was getting called out, which never manifested in anything really, allegedly, that he did the PPP loans, which, you know, the guys at Sports Car Radio, where there's been more drama about them this week. I mean, there's just like every week there's something in sports cards popping off. But Jeff allegedly, which they showed it, so I guess it's not alleged anymore, but he did get a couple $1 million in PPP loans while the rest of us were, you know, scraping by and trying to stay ahead. Jeff's flying on a first class in jets, showing off cards and stuff. You know,
maybe he had to repay it. That's why he got into doing $15 cameos.
This was during that time. I don't.
During that time, man.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, I don't know.
For $1.
I mean, dude. Yeah, totally. And that's the face of sports cards, right?
So when we were doing the interview with your buddy
with Kirk
last week, which was awesome. Shout out to Kirk.
Big up 617 cards.
Yeah. I think I was telling you guys about when you mentioned One Piece
yes.
cards. And I mentioned watching an episode with this guy that bought up this guy's card collection, and the guy was getting into One Piece.
Yes, I do
and
recall that.
I was like, I don't know who it is. It was some big guy.
Yeah, that's who it was.
Jeff, Jeff. What's his name?
Jeff Wilson.
Yeah.
Jeff Wilson. He's man about town.
It was him. Yeah.
Well, and he had this debate show, which I'm not going to go into it because you can go look it up. But I mean, God bless the kid that was trying to debate him. But it was just it was like, man, did you not prepare at all for this, man? They're sitting there in like the Marriott lobby. Yeah. Ripping cards and it's not like, and Jeff's, I think the title of it was something like I confront a hater or something.
I saw something with hater
dude,
on it. Yeah.
Come on, man, this is weak. I mean, and I'll give it to the kid, like, good job for having the gumption to get out there and do it. But okay, where was the application to do this? Because I know a lot of people that would have been a lot more poignant in this situation and would have asked him some serious questions.
Right.
And this dude, like, the kid he just couldn't get it. I felt like he had it there, but he didn't want to, like, offend him. And the way that he was looking at him, too, was a little, like, he started giving him stank eye and stuff. And it was, I can't say that I might not be intimidated as well, but, like, what's he going to do? Like, crush you with his mind? Or he could have done a lot better with it, which, like I said, good try. Everybody gets a trophy, maybe? Not so much. But so that's been something on the topic, and that I thought I'd show. That's that video, that's like a world premiere. Just so you know that, Jeff. Like, I haven't really shared that with a lot of people. So right here, you're seeing videos for the first time. We're breaking shit. We're not just regurgitating the same crap to everybody, but
never before seen.
Yeah, that's first off the line footage, if you will. PSA raising their prices, which is
right. Well, wasn't that partly what they were debating on that?
Well, because okay, here's a caveat that you might not be aware of: is Jeff Wilson has his card shop, Cards HQ, and they now have a PSA kiosk in the store. And so Jeff is just the biggest fanboy for PSA, and I mean, of course he is. Like, who's your daddy, baby? Right. Like, come on now. Of course he's going to be a fanboy from them. They're in his freaking store.
What's the Australian guy's name? Dan
the Card Man.
I like him.
Dude.
I like him.
He's awesome.
Good vibes.
He's awesome. No, big shout out to Dan.
I watched him like talking about that.
Yeah, the debate,
the Jeff debate.
Yeah,
and I thought he had a pretty good take on it. Just
totally
of Jeff being
Jeff, kind of an arrogant elitist, and but he's always got a smile. He's that kind of guy, like, oh, I'm gonna piss on you and tell you it's raining, but with a smile. You know what I mean? Straight up. But yeah, over to PSA. So PSA has raised their prices. I think $3 or $4 on bulk and every submission type in order to slow down people from submitting cards.
What's the fee? Like, what is the fee?
So now it has went up to, I believe it is exactly
not the amount. I mean,
okay.
Sure.
So the fee to grade the card, but there's different levels.
Okay.
So you have like,
I didn't know if they were tacking on a new fee or just raising.
No, they're just raising their prices. They're just basically gouging us more. The people that, use their services to have, graded cards, income, whatever. Right. So their fees went up here. Let me pull this up here and take a look. Yeah, it's, man, value bulk is now, and that's so 20 or more cards is now at $24.99, so $25. And that went up from $21.99. It used to be $19.99, not less than a year ago. Wow. And I mean, that's a pretty significant increase.
Yeah, it's like 25% increase.
I mean, dude, yeah. and like, I'm a collector club member, which costs $200 a year. And you're supposed to get benefits from that. There are no benefits except you get Card Ladder for free. But it used to be you'd get like deals. There used to be specials all the time where it'd be like, oh, this month, $15 for basketball. Yeah. And like, they've just eliminated all those things. It's like, and that's why I love like telling you about this stuff, because it's like, I'm used to it in this hobby. I'm used to getting just, gouged for cash. When you hear something like that, like, okay, Oh, and by the way, they went 2 to 95 business days as their return time on those orders.
That's wild. That's crazy.
I mean, so
why don't they just hire some more people and get it done faster?
Here's the problem: is it takes time to train them. But I mean, this has been going on now for quite a while.
Yeah.
Because even if it takes you 3 months to train someone, let's say, to get them up and run, like, dude, this is just getting worse and worse and worse. I mean, I know people are submitting a lot of cards, but like, how is this just?
Where are they based out of?
Their main office, it's in Southern California. Yeah. And then they've got satellite offices like on the East Coast, all over the place. But it's wild to me that the way that they're combating their influx of business is not like, we're making more money here, so we're going to make even more money on you to deter you from, because it's not, I don't feel like it's going to, like when it went up from $18 to $21, did it deter me from sending cards in? Not at all.
Right.
It was just, and so now going up to 20, is that going to deter me? I mean, I don't send in low-end cards as it is. And if you're sending in cheap dollar cards and then hoping if it gets a 10, then it'll be a $20 card and that's a profit, that is done. Like that kind of methodology, I believe. But I mean, what other businesses have you seen in your life when you're like, we've got too much business, so let's jack the prices and make our times take longer? Right. This is their performance issue.
Right.
Like, but they're doing, like, that's why I don't get. It's like, we're doing great, guys. We're bringing in more money than ever. Let's celebrate, but rather than do that, let's celebrate by raising the prices. You know what I mean?
Everyone's raising their prices on literally everything we're buying. Course. It's like our, inflation.
Inflation, yeah, I get it. But we're talking about grading a piece of cardboard here. It's wild.
Yeah,
it's wild. So I
mean, I guess there's maybe a positive way you can look at it of like, if they really are getting so slammed with business.
Well, can I interrupt you? Sorry, the caveat, my apologies. But so they said evidently they can grade 100,000 cards a day, but they're getting 150 every day. That's the problem.
Got it.
So they're falling behind more and more.
But all in all, like, okay, that sucks they're raising their prices, but all in all, that means that there's like a healthy market.
Healthy economy, geez.
Healthy economy and healthy market for cards. I mean, it kind of shows that people are, divesting out of stocks maybe, or like,
there's a lot of new money coming into
investing into cards as
And then you got all these guys saying that, Chicken Little, the sky is falling constantly, but like, dude, look at these companies that are thriving in the card arena right now.
So how much did Card Arena and
Arena Club?
Yeah. How much did Arena Club and Whatnot play in like cards blowing up right now? Because before that, there was no like sort of like interactive thing. It was just like eBay, right?
100%. I mean, think about, card shows maybe, but like, remember we interviewed, shout out again to my guy 617 Cards,
yeah,
Kurt. Like, he even said like, I wasn't into cards until I got on Whatnot.
Right.
And I thinking back and I'm like, wow, there's a lot of people like that. And even myself, I mean, Whatnot was definitely an accelerator.
Yeah.
It was a cool, I was rocking eBay a long time before, but when I found Whatnot, that definitely like upped the ante. Like, I started buying more because it was there, and it was easy.
Yeah.
And it was fun, but yeah, it's
so
wild to think that catalyst.
So I thought it was kind of wild. So I got on Whatnot the other day and was looking at. I was just like, okay, I'm gonna get on here and like just check this out more, because I've been on the app, but I hadn't even put in any payment information because I was like, I don't need any more.
And it starts bugging you about it too, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah, every time.
Like everything you're doing.
And then I think I saw something. I just was randomly clicking. I'm like, let's see if there's any like, iPads or whatever.
And one of those electronic shows.
Yeah, and so I got on it and I saw something that was like, oh, well, that's kind of cool. I'll put in my payment information.
Yeah, they got you. Hook, line, and sinker.
So I did that. And then I was like, okay, well now I could actually like try. You know, I'm like, well, whatever. These things are going. Whatever it was going for like $4.
Yeah,
$10.
Yep, that's the way they start. It's a gateway drug.
Yeah, so I was like, okay, well, like let's bid on something. And it's amazing how much there was like a mental shift between observing without any payment info in there,
having to win,
and like being able to swipe that thing and be like, oh, I lost. Next time, oh, I won. You know,
and that dopamine hit, baby.
Yeah, so I made my first Whatnot purchase the other day. I won something.
Okay, you won something. Let's. Are we
something.
doing an unboxing?
You know,
here?
I was actually watching the card. So one of the basketball card Whatnot channels. And
there's almost like 14,000 of them.
Was one of them.
Yeah.
So okay. I almost like bought a single, but I was like, I don't know if this is a good card. It just looked, it was like a cool hologram.
Give me a holler before you do that. Yes, but yes.
But then I was like, no, I don't need to open that can of worms right now.
Let's see what you got though. Let's. Can we like have some sort of like
I saved
unboxing?
It came today. My win came today, so we're gonna do a live unboxing.
Let's do it.
This is Jordan's first Whatnot purchase.
Do it
of 20 ever.
Do it.
Okay.
All right. What do we got here?
Well, here let's put. So we're gonna do these later, right?
Yeah,
these are yours.
We're that's
those there.
We have a PSA. We're gonna tease this out. Speaking of PSA reveal later on what I'm doing with some cards.
So this so there's 2 items in here.
Wait a minute, that's a serious box,
yeah,
dude.
So there's only 2 items in here. I won 2 items from some like legends or something. Shout out, I don't know what it is. It doesn't matter.
Here, this.
But then we're going so fast, so let's talk about this real quick. So it was like
you're covering up. The camera can't see you. You know. Yeah.
So there was like 3-second sudden death auctions.
Geez. Oh yeah.
And the guy was going so freaking fast that like I was swiping and I really wanted to win this thing for my daughter, and his feed kept, I don't know if it was my end, like my phone, or his end, but the feed kept like stalling, like freezing for a second.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and so I didn't see that I had won, and so I like swiped again, and the next one, and apparently I won 2 of it. So I had to like figure out as like a complete noob how to like go into contact the seller and be like, hey, I'm really sorry. I didn't mean to buy 2 of these things. Yeah, and
they were cool about it?
They were cool about
it. That's good.
I mean, dude, the sales were literally 3 seconds apart. So
that's absurd.
I don't know, maybe some people just fire swipe because they want like 100 of knife sets. Okay, so here, let's open it.
Speaking of knife set, huh? That you just gave a precursor to what we got here. All right, he's opening it up right now, folks. He's sliding it down the side. Be careful with that blade, bud. He's getting wild right now. He's coming over the top here. Now nice clean cut there. Don't hurt the items. Whatever you do not hurt the items. Okay, let's see what we got, folks.
First we got
Oh, that's a knife set. I actually saw that stream. I swear that was the same.
Did you hear the guy be like, Whatnot Bandit?
No, I did not.
That's my name. Whatnot Bandit.
Because you just doxed yourself.
Did I?
No, it doesn't matter. We tell mine all the time.
I told you I wanted to start the Whatnot channel.
Yes, I know. Pretend
to break into houses and have a flashlight on the items and auction them off and read them. So that's why I chose Whatnot Bandit.
That's great. Yes.
So this is a Kuncian. Marmo and Bio. I have no idea what this. That's a
Marmo MB.
Tylig's Marmo Bishatong Messer set.
Okay,
so
I'm gonna cut some stuff.
Let's see if this thing's.
See. Oh, those okay.
Pretty good.
How much was this?
I think it was like $8.
Dude, Whatnot score of the week? I mean, you tell me, bud.
It was like $5 shipping though, so it was like $13.
Okay, whatever. Look at this. It's even got like, look at these. Look at it's like it sucks as it cuts. Looks like it was used there. Nice, I like that. No, that's a peeler or something. No, I'm just playing.
Well, I mean, I assume these were like Amazon returns, right? No?
Probably, yeah. People, that's a big thing,
why
dude.
did they have like 100 sets of these? Like, how can that be returns? Like, everyone returns?
Or they just bought them off a wholesaler. You know what I mean? They didn't sell. They bought
Dude, that's sharp.
They bought like 20,000 units for Christmas. Walmart only took 10,000, so now they got 10,000 that they got to do something with.
Yeah, so
and you picked them up.
The tip's missing from this one, so I think maybe that means these were used for something. But.
Or maybe there were returns or something. I don't know, but they look nice. I mean, is it solid construction? You know, you'll have to give us an update maybe in the future on how great you're cutting things with these lovely knife set. How many pieces?
They got to be better than the. It's a 6 Teeliges Marmobishin tongue.
So 6 pieces.
Set.
6 pieces. Yeah. Okay, great. 6 pieces there. Okay.
So that's
item number 1. That's
item
you
number
said we
1.
had 2.
Yeah, and then this next item was for my daughter.
Okay.
And this is the one that I accidentally got 2 of, but they let me return.
Yeah, you canceled one. Oh, okay. I like this. Here, let's get this out of here. Can we do?
So this. Ooh, I think I got the yellow one.
Oh, sick. That's nice.
Guanzi Bao.
Love that.
Guanzi Bao telescope.
A GB?
Professional astronomical telescope.
That's dope, dude.
And my daughter likes yellow as her thing.
That's
right now,
nice.
So.
What is?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if this is trash, but...
I mean, dude, you can always, and one thing that
this was actually like $24.
People that don't know
overpaid for
out
this.
there in internet land, you can return things on Whatnot too.
Yeah.
If they're damaged or whatever, you can contact support. Or if you got something that's not as described.
They sent me the wrong color. I bid on a yellow one.
Yeah, you're pretty much gonna. Yeah, well, that's a real bummer.
So what do I do now?
You can contact Whatnot, and
you guys sent me the wrong product.
Yeah. I mean, you can contact support and go through the whole sending it back and have them. It's going to take you a couple weeks.
Cheap AF, dude.
I mean, what did you expect?
I don't know. This ain't worth $24, bro.
Well, then send it back, I guess. I mean, you can try it.
How does that affect my score on?
That's a good question. I bet you that they have some internal metrics on people that return things regularly, and they keep note of that. Who knows? It might work really well. I don't know. This is great. So, periscope. Yeah, that's a nice telescope you got there. I guess not, because you don't like it now. Is that what I'm understanding?
Yeah, never again.
You're a little disappointed. Never again.
Well, the knife set's okay.
You did get a winner with the knife set. So
the last thing I got a couple coins. I got some.
Where are those?
They haven't come
yet.
They're here in a few days. We'll unbox those next episode. But
can't wait. All right. So so that's your first Whatnot experience.
Yeah.
Whatnot
experience. It was highly addictive.
Yes, and that's what I want to talk to you about a little bit. Like, are you like?
Sorry.
Are you clamoring to go back on there? Huh?
I don't know. More so. I was kind of like thinking about whether setting it up to off my my dad's stamp collection.
To sell it?
Yeah. Just
so is there that's a great question.
Tons of stamps.
Are there stamp sellers on there?
Yeah.
Dude.
There's comic book sellers, stamp sellers.
That might be a fun thing to document and see like your world of stamps.
Yeah. I noticed like all the givvies on there.
Dude, okay.
And I thought like if I did the stamps, I could probably entice a bunch of people over there with givvies because there's
just give away
I have so many.
But
stamps.
Wait a minute though. Here's the thing. What happens though with givvies?
Yeah.
You got to pay the shipping, so it's $4 a pop to do a givvy. So think about that.
Right.
So it could add up. But that's something I kind of wanted to touch on too. I don't know if anybody caught the Mr. Beast Super Bowl-a-thon, where he was giving away like $1 million of free stuff. Did you catch that?
Man, I slept on it, but I randomly caught him on there like the day before.
Right, that was before he was really going crazy though.
But
right?
he did like a $500,000 like Rolex or something that he just gave away. I entered that and I didn't win it, but
clearly, well, you'd be flossing the $500,000 Rolex. I mean, like. I mean, here's the thing though that I've noticed since I've seen that is the prevalence of people going into streams and asking for, where's the givvies at? Yep. Where's the givvy? Because his whole show was just, there wasn't really, it was like him talking to people and then just giving stuff away. So now I think a lot of newcomers, which it did bring, I mean, if you're looking at this from a business standpoint, for Whatnot or for this Beast character, they really hit a home run because they probably upped users. Whether those users will stick around, I mean, I wonder what the retention rate is, or wonder what the buy rate is. You know what I mean? Because they probably added on. I mean, dude, there were 500,000 people in those giveaways, and it was wild seeing that. Because when I see it, it's like, holy crap, that's a lot of people in those giveaways. And evidently, though, some people, you know, being the sharks that they are, took like screenshots and then followed some of the names of the winners to see like, hey, is this person a regular Whatnot user?
I was thinking the exact same thing. They were just randos, or were they even real people? Were they like his homies? Were they actually giving away that stuff? Was the whole thing rigged?
I don't know. I don't know anything on that.
You know
what I do know though is some people did, and they were all new accounts. Like they had no followers, no following, like, you know, on a bunch of them.
And now if that is starting a trend of doing these like 15-minute givvies, like every quarter on the hour, like doing another giveaway, like you're
every
just
5 minutes is when they run.
5 minutes.
Yeah.
Jeez, you're gonna have all these people in there that are just like clogging up
Givey
the chat.
goblins, they call them. Givey goblins.
Yeah, they're just going to be clogging up the chat, and they're not actually like
waste of space.
And it doesn't, and then it messes up your metrics.
People are
where you're like
creatures of habit, though.
Right, but then your metrics don't even like help you, right? Because you're looking at like, you're like, oh, I got 100 people in here now, and you're like, I'm going to start auctioning stuff,
and it's
because
low.
before when it was like 25 people, you're like, okay, well, if I hit this number, then I'm going to run this. Then I'm going to run this.
Bigger
so
stuff.
you have 100 people, and you have no idea how many of those people are in there to buy or to bid on things, or how many people are just there for the givvies.
I mean, it's bad, man.
So you're not doing any givvies. You're in no givvy.
Me myself, when I haven't been streaming a lot lately. I did a couple of times recently, but it's not my. I don't really enjoy it. Like, to be real.
So are you just on eBay then, or what?
Yeah, and I have a personal network of people I work with. Sold a handful of cars on eBay this week. I did sell some stuff on Whatnot. But what Whatnot does for me is it connects me with people.
Yeah.
And a lot of times those relationships do develop into further relationships and friendships sometimes, or business, down the road. So that's why I try to, be on there.
Does Whatnot try to, because I know like, don't other places like try to not like make it so you can't contact the person outside of the network? Like
on eBay, if you try to send someone your Instagram or something, it cuts you off and you get a warning and stuff.
Do people throw like a card in there that's like a contact card,
I do.
Business card into the package?
Yes.
You ship it out, right? You don't send it to Whatnot.
No, I just get the labels online. Right. So you ship it out.
You
with
can
the
throw like
slip.
a business card in
there. You can throw
there.
whatever you want. And Whatnot though, but here's Whatnot doesn't is not like eBay. Whatnot allows you to freely talk in the chat. So you can message these people directly and say, hey, here's my Instagram, check it out.
Oh, they let you do that.
On Whatnot, they do. They it says specifically, though, if you are using this for outside business, you'll get in trouble. I've shared my information with people, just even as friend, not business or sales per se, but and never had a problem. eBay, exact opposite. eBay, like, it won't even let you send the message.
No, I know.
It's harsh, dude.
It redacts it.
Even if it's not even anything not like, I'll just be like, oh yeah, you should check out this website. Done.
I think Mercari like redacts it.
It's bad.
Yeah, one of
eBay's
those.
Harsh.
Yeah.
But then sometimes it'll just slip through. So here's a workaround. Pro tip. Take a picture of something, write it on a card, take a picture of it. There you go. Sam's pro tips. So
wait, I want to go back. Can we circle back to whether those givvies, the big givvies are like rigged?
That's a great question.
Because like I've always like thought, right?
Yeah.
With lotteries and things like that. I'm like, it's rigged.
Yeah.
But then I'm like, well, how can it be? But then if you look into like, here's a rabbit hole for everyone to go down. That like if you look into the percentage of Powerball winners that have ties to CIA, it's like a super high number.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow, that's interesting.
And then now like to sort of put the icing on the cake with that.
Yes. Please do.
In the Epstein files.
Oh, geez.
No. Let me just say, because this is crazy. He won the lottery. He won the freaking Powerball.
Wait a minute, what?
Yeah, he won the lottery. He won like 80 mil, dude.
Shut the F
up.
No,
I swear to God. And it was like...
Oh my God, so maybe he had dirt on someone and they rigged it.
It was crazy. So they did not...
Oh my God.
So what I heard, and this is, I haven't verified this, but what I read about it was that night when they did the Powerball, they were having some sort of technical difficulty and they didn't live stream it, and they did it with like a panel.
Oh my God.
Like a panel behind closed doors.
Yeah, of course.
And that's the one that he won.
What?
Yeah.
Are you
and it was
is that really true?
And then he set up a trust that was Zorro Trust, which is like his Zorro Ranch.
Are you serious?
I swear to God. It's in the emails. You can read it. Just type in.
Well, I mean, there should be public information out there that says like, okay, this guy won the Powerball.
And it was something like, it was either like 2 days after or 2 days before he like went to jail. It's super weird. But I'm just saying, this another fun. We're gonna talk. Another fun theory that I've read about, which is hilarious, is when
the hand's coming up, when the hand is like,
the Powerball was set up by the CIA to catch time travelers.
Check, please. I mean, what? Yeah. Okay.
I like that idea. It's fun.
No, that's fun. I wish it was like that. What was that show? Where the guy went through
Back to the
thing?
Future?
No, the one that was on. I can't think of it. It was on like channel. It was on like ABC or something. It was the time traveling guy, and it was. What I'm talking about?
Yeah. No.
What was that name?
It started with an S, right?
I can't think of it. I'm having an old man moment.
He'd go to different realities. You're talking about that one?
Yeah, he would travel.
They had the remote,
and he would help people or whatever.
Yeah.
Gosh,
Sliders.
No,
not Sliders. I was thinking it was Sliders.
It was like a wholesome family show. It had direct wholesome goodness undertones to it.
Oh no, I know exactly what you're talking
about.
Not
Dr. Quinn Medicine Woman, but like Dr. Quinn Medicine Woman's time traveling husband or something.
No, dude. Okay, we're gonna have to look that one up.
No,
I know exactly.
I know. I'm gonna find it here. Should I just do time traveling guy? That was network TV show.
Now
it was
I
called.
Need to know.
Yeah, here. Let's do it. Time traveling.
It's like right on the tip of my tongue.
Yeah, I've seen it. Traveling TV show from the 80s.
Was it 90s or
80s, 90s? Yeah. It was both. Here, let's see. Quantum Leap. That was it.
Yes.
Quantum Leap. Thank you, Google. Thank you, Internet. Nice. I love you.
Man, Quantum Leap was cool.
Yeah, I mean, we could do a whole show just about like 80s TV shows that shaped our lives and
I love
why I'm here right now. I love the lessons I learned from The Simpsons.
I started buying some toys on eBay that were like my childhood toys.
Oh yeah.
Dude, like ones and they're expensive now.
Oh yeah,
it's crazy.
Yeah, Adrian has my son has the whole Star Wars, like all the original ones I bought for him. Yeah.
What was one? I bought these like little spaceships that I remember like my
micro machines.
Dude, I used to have so many micro
Remember
machines.
That guy he talked really fast?
Yeah, he was
dude,
awesome.
That guy's off the chain.
Yeah.
Shout out to that guy.
Yeah.
That guy was dope though. Well, all right. So you're wondering what are these two boxes? Let's lighten up the mood here a little bit. I could keep on going about how PSA sucks. Let's see how they play a role in my life with a little unboxing. Yeah, okay. We've got a PSA order here. Now, this was a 20-some card order. I can't recall exactly the number. I did sell one of the cards back to PSA because they gave me an unreal offer
nice.
By one of their partners. Is how they phrase it now. They changed it. It used to be like PSA offer. Now it says partners and associates or whatever offer from PSA.
What was it graded?
It was a 10.
It was a 10. Okay.
Yeah, it was a 10.
So do you think that they're playing games where they like will grade something at like an 8 and then give you an offer so that they can buy it back and crack it open and then grade it at a 10
okay,
and sell
so
it for more?
they make millions of dollars a day. I really don't think that they're going to go after a couple $100 on a card.
If they just graded cards lower and then offered to buy them back,
of course, no,
and then
by all means,
and then marked which ones.
No, 100%. No, and that
so
happened.
much
that
money.
actually happened a few weeks ago. It happened where a guy sold them all their 9s and then they turned into 10s.
No,
with the same. Yeah, it was a huge scandal.
What?
Like a month or so ago. Yeah, that was the first time that this has happened, supposedly. Allegedly, it was a huge scandal. I'm surprised you didn't see that. Yeah, it happened. Yeah, it happened about a month ago, which we can bring up some information and talk about that more. But I thought it was kind of old news. That's what I'm saying. There is so much stuff happening every week in the card hobby and like around this whole. It's crazy. Like I thought originally when we started this podcast, it was going to be a struggle to find stuff to talk about.
Yeah.
No. I mean, there's an abundance of stuff constantly popping off.
Yeah. It's fun for me too. I'm like learning a lot as an outsider.
And plus like the absurdness of some
absurd.
It really
it's awesome.
Is. So yeah, we'll forget about that for now and let's take a look at this reveal here, which I've been submitting cards. I've submitted at this point multiple thousands of cards. Probably, gosh, I want to say I've got to be up to like, man, I would say definitely over 3,000 cards at this point. A lot of cards because that
you've graded.
Yeah.
Okay.
Definitely. Yeah. Because I've been doing it now pretty heavy for the last like 4 years. I did it for a company full time. Let's get into some of these. So these are slabs.
What you got?
Yep. Show us your slabs. Let's get
Rick and Morty.
These reference? Are slabs here. So here we go. We're gonna get these out of here. The fresh PSA label here. Let's take a gander. Now, like I was saying earlier before, here, let's get them all out. Let's put your slabs on the table, boy. Put them on the glass. I don't grade like dollar cards. You know what I mean? It doesn't make sense anymore at this point. And let's take a gander at what we got here. So
let's get these off the
table. Let's start. Yeah, that sounds good. That sounds good. Oh, okay, so we're gonna start. Let's start off here with the thin cards here. So first up, we've got and you know what's cool is I'll put these up on the thing.
That's why I moved the
like on the screen. Yeah, so we got an SGA Genesis here, PSA 10, nice looking card, beautiful card. I don't want to take forever on this because this might get kind of boring for people. We'll kind of rip through a few of these though that are really noteworthy. I did pretty well though. I got all 9s and 10s. Did pretty well. I will a quick disclaimer. A couple of cards have been sold to other parties, so I've taken them out of here. But this is pretty much
in here.
No, there's I'm missing like 2 or 3.
So how are you gonna? What's your goal with these? Keep these? Move some of them?
Some I will
list
keep
them
for
on
me.
eBay or
some of them just have been listed on eBay. Some of them, okay. So some of them are so hot. Like I listed one on eBay at a price. It was a Tyrese Maxey PSA 10 Marvels. It was gone within. It was at least like maybe 45 minutes of me putting it on eBay.
Damn.
And like there hadn't been a PSA 10 of this card sold, so I put it on there. I think for $179.99 or something like that. Gone. And the last comp on the card was like $20 raw. So
what's Don Russ? I don't understand because it's made by Panini, right?
Yeah. So Don Russ is like so this is, for instance, this is Contenders Optic.
Okay.
That's a Panini brand. This is Upper Deck. So this is like an older one. This is actually pretty dope. A numbered Michael Jordan. So that's
nice.
You do not see stuff like that every day. And it's goes for a pretty penny. Serial number Michael Jordan, because that's a newer thing. Dude, the serial number is more of the modern.
Like the edges are all cut out.
Yeah, it's a cool card. Definitely. It's a die cut, so you don't see 9s on that very often.
That must be really hard to, like the die cut seems like it would be really hard to get
100%
high prices on.
And so, and when I'm talking about cards, and I'll give another little pro tip, if I see anything wrong with the card, I'm not going to send that, because sending in a card and knowing that it's not having a chance to get a 10, like that sucks, like I'm losing money. Here's a nice 8 though. I don't know what it is, but that's a 1 of 1.
Whoa.
Yeah, so I don't know what it is, but 1 of 1s, I never get 10s. It's so weird that, I just don't get 10s on 1 of 1s, and I don't understand why.
But you can kind of see the corners on.
No, and oftentimes when I send them in, I will do them authentic, and what that means is they don't give you a number grade; they just verify that it's authentic. If the card's like damaged, but I really want to get it in a slab, because having it in here, it's supposedly UV protected, and then it's like, oh, in case I drop it, it's protected well.
Yeah.
So, and then one other thing too is when I get these home, once I brought them in here first, some of them will get shipped out soon, but I put them all in sleeves. So this doesn't get all scratched up.
Nice.
Yeah, because I do like to lay them all out and Scrooge McDucket, DuckTales. I don't know. I've referred to that multiple times. I think there was a meme that I made of me doing that too. But let's get to some of this. Now, this is what I'm talking about right here. Look at this. You got Ja Morant, Allen Iverson, and Derrick Rose, all their jerseys in that card. That is amazing. I'm sorry, Topps, but what the F are we doing? You're not even close. Not even close. What? I don't see anything like that. Flawless diamond. Bam. Right here. That's a real diamond in there. Number to 20. PSA 10. Thick card. Bam. Don't grade thick cards with PSA. Send them to Beckett, right? Get out of here.
Nice.
Jalen Brunson. Look at that. Flawless diamond to 10. 10. I mean, I should have sent it to Beckett. No, shouldn't have. That's
so. Are you bidding on these on Whatnot when you?
So where do I get these?
Where'd you get
Where
these?
do I get these cards raw? Is what you're asking.
Yeah,
and that, sir, is the $1 million question.
I don't want to blow up your source.
No. So I get my cards from multiple places. Some stuff I do occasionally buy on Whatnot. This is really cool too, by the way. This is a gold. That's pretty sweet. He's really blown up too, Keontae George.
Nice.
Some stuff I will buy stuff on Whatnot on occasion. Before I send it in though, I go over a strict, checking it out, making sure it looks really clean. I have people that I buy from directly that I built in network, and I buy stuff online like eBay's, those sort of things.
So how many of these cards come in a pack?
Oh, so that's flawless. And I believe it's 8 or 10 cards, and that comes in a briefcase with a lock and a key. Yes.
Like a bunch of packs in a briefcase?
No,
or
like one box of cards come in a briefcase that's got locks and keys.
Okay. But in the box, is there packs?
No, there's a tiny little box that's like a pack.
Okay.
And it has 8 or 10 cards in there, and then one of them's already in But
how many of those boxes are in a briefcase?
One. So in that one briefcase, and the briefcase costs anywhere from $15,000 to $25,000, and you get 10 cards. You don't know what they are, of course. Yeah, that's how things have changed versus when we used to get the Topps pack with the gum.
Man,
it's wild, that gum. Man. It's absolutely wild. No, it's wild. It's wild, and because it's an investment now for people, right? And I mean, there's a lot of money. I love it personally. I love the cards. I really am a collector of it. It's hard for me to separate the business and the collector, and that's probably why my business isn't killing it. To be real, because I like collecting the cards too much.
Scrooge McDuck
and that's
too much.
Well, what it is people always say pick a lane. Pick a lane. Yeah. You can't be a collector and a dealer or whatever.
Right.
And, I always used to say, no. You can do it. Man, it's hard. If I focused on selling cards and didn't have an attachment with them and didn't like them so much, I'd have a lot more money. That's for sure.
You did good on these, man.
I did great. Yeah. No, I'm not complaining. I mean, the 9s definitely, but they're on thicker cards. What I'm surprised about though is all these thin ones that are 9s. Yeah. I mean, some are 10s. Yeah. Man, in the past, I wouldn't have that many 9s. They've gotten tougher.
Right.
They've definitely gotten tougher on it. They really have. I am very happy with this order. Here's a classic throwback. That's a reprint of the original.
Huh. Was this reprinted by? It's not like a.
It's 1996 Fleer on the front. So see on the top.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Fleer reprinted
86.
this?
Yeah. Well, the original one was a Fleer card too.
Okay.
So they licensed it to themselves, I guess, to reprint it. But
okay.
But anyways, that's a little bit of what I'm doing with cards lately. So, when you watch all these other influencers or YouTube channels and there's like talking all this smack about this and that and hating on this or whatever, are they really in the game? Are they really doing this? Like, are they really spending their hard-earned money on this stuff? They'd be like, well, no, it's so expensive. It's a ripoff. It's like, we're out here doing this. That's what makes us different. Right? Okay, that was my moment. That was my moment. But yeah, I live the cards and I love the cards.
I ain't buying shit.
And but you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying.
I like this one.
Because eventually I want to do like some. Yeah, that's a cosmic. Dope. That's a short print. That thing is dope. I got another order coming in tomorrow actually too, nice. Which is all awesome.
What are the cosmics from last year? Year before
Cosmic, that's from this 2024. Yeah, that they're not gonna. Those are short prints. Those are like special edition. The only way you can get a Cosmic, and I'll put this in. So those Cosmics are what they call short prints. So the only way you could get them is in Cosmic packs that you get directly from Panini for trading in Panini points.
Oh.
And so you could get, like, say you got those redemption auto cards, you could trade those in for points and then buy those, but they're so expensive that it's like, I can't remember how many points it is to get a pack of those, but it's nutty. But I would trade in mine and get sparkle packs, they're called. But the Cosmics they're really cool looking.
But they're
cards.
not like one of X amount.
They're not. They're just what they call short prints.
Yeah,
so
but they're hard to get. So
yes,
there's not
and so there. I can't. They never tell you the print runs.
Yeah.
But let's put it this way. I've never seen that card anywhere else except right there.
Cool.
I'm sure there's people with it out there. And I have seen there's sales comps in the. But it's not like it's everywhere.
Yeah.
So it's kind of a cool little piece.
Nice.
And I like the player, but man, there's so many other things we could talk about. So another thing that I did want to bring up when we were talking about buying cards and stuff, I came up with an idea. Okay, I don't know if you were familiar with Charizard Cheeto. Charizard Cheeto sold at auction for guess how much money?
I don't know, like $500.
How about $87K?
What?
$87,000 sold at yes, $87,000. $87,000. No, I'm not joking. So I came up with a great idea. Since
That's
Charizard,
insane.
yeah, and I'm going to pull this up on the screen. So at home, you are seeing this right now. 87,000 from Golden Auction too, which is an auction house. So I saw that, and then it got me to thinking, how can we capitalize? Pikachu poop. Poopachu, even better. My dog took it's Pikachu poop. It's like it's a rain hit turd that was sitting out in the yard, and if the Cheeto Charizard can do, dude, what are we gonna get for the Pikachu poop?
I'm sorry, but the Cheeto Charizard looks
Pika poop.
Looks way more like a Charizard than,
I know.
than that does.
The rain hit it for a while.
It's a stretch, man.
I mean,
are you gonna
try it?
I got a tomato once out like the store, and I was making dinner, and I cut it in half.
Oh no!
And it had like this perfect face that was just smiling, so happy.
Oh,
I wanted to sell it on eBay.
Oh
I was gonna call it Saint Roma.
Well.
The tomato.
See, another thing that just popped into my mind, which I forgot to mention earlier too, when we were talking about eBay. What about this guy? Okay, do you know who that is?
No, I don't know that
Rick
guy.
Probstein. Okay, folks. Recently, did you hear of the Probstein drama that happened? How he started his own. He got kicked off, or he left eBay.
Okay.
To start Snipe, which was his own eBay platform, essentially.
Okay.
And launches the first day, total debacle, and leaves the back door of the site open somehow. So somehow people went in, and hackers or whatever, to get the information, and then realized that Mr. Probstein had tons of shill accounts found all the purchases for eBay with the same addresses coming back to him. So he was shilling up the cards. He sold like billions of dollars of memorabilia
on
eBay. Yes. This was a huge scandal in the hobby, in everywhere. This was a big deal. If you Google it, you can see what has come from this. Absolutely nothing. Dude is back on eBay as we speak right now, and people are spending money buying. How in the world? How can you sit there? This is the problem with stuff, man. Like we can sit here and all these channels that have all this shit complaining about these guys. And I remember when this happened, it was such a big deal. Those people are going right back and spending money with the dude. I mean, like, come on, man.
Right.
We want to get pissed about something. I want to get pissed about it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, dude, how is this guy on eBay?
There's no justice.
How is he on eBay right now?
I mean, that's like everything right now in politics. There's no justice for nothing.
But like, what are we doing, people? If you're buying cards from him, shame on you. That's all I got to say. Seriously, this is bullshit. And it just pisses me off. It really does. And these guys, it's on to the next week. You know what I'm saying? If you're
How is he back on eBay?
I have no idea.
How did they not?
They don't seem to care. When you sell $1 billion in memorabilia, you don't care.
Right.
I mean, and that's just what sucks, is the dollar just speaks.
eBay made more money.
Oh, God.
Because of him, boosting his own auctions, right? Like if he wouldn't 100%. Have done that, then the prices would have been lower.
Yep.
And eBay would have made less money.
Yep.
So they made more money by him.
So
doing
they're guilty
his
too. I mean, and they're allowing this, but it's just like, and I guess I use eBay as well, but when I see Probstein auctions on there, I will not buy. And you know what even is more messed up from this? I've done some looking around and looking at sales comps. There are other people that are not buying from Probstein. I refuse. I will not buy.
Yeah.
And I've seen a lot of big cards being sold for a lot less because they're boycotting him, which I am, and I hope everyone is. But this is now going to affect us all because if he's selling cards, now there's going to be comps that are lower because people like us are not putting dollars in to buy these, and it's going to bring down our cards. See, it's really it's like, so we're getting double screwed now by Mr. Probstein. Seriously. Like as consume, and it sucks, man. It really does.
But before you were all the sellers were actually kind of benefiting by him, but like if the sales comps were higher because he was boosting his auctions, then that was like helping the entire industry,
I guess, in a way,
overvalue cards, right?
I mean, yeah, and that's how a lot of people think that the industry is very shilled up.
Do you think that he's still able to do that, or do you think that they're paying?
I mean, does a tiger eliminate its stripes? I don't know. Yeah. I don't allegedly. Come on, don't cease and desist my ass. I've had it happen.
If his prices are lower, then you'd think that, like, if the sales prices are going lower, then you'd think that maybe because he got caught, he can't.
Maybe
do that
he's not
anymore.
doing it. Maybe he's covering his, and he's not. But I've seen a lot of prices on cards where I'm like, whoa, that's low. Like, this is a player that's in the vernacular.
Yeah.
Everywhere else it's sold, it's going for X, but then it's going for 30 to 40% lower right now. And I'm not saying that's on everything, but I've noticed it on many cards I went and looked up.
Yeah.
And it's like, so now not only did this guy do all this shady stuff, but now it's like, it's still coming back to haunt us. And what are we doing about it? Like, what is eBay? Nothing. Like, they're just making more money. And clearly the guy goes live on eBay now every day, like, almost. Because my phone notifies me, like, because I used to buy, dude, in full disclosure, I bought a lot of stuff from his auctions in the past.
Yeah.
But since this has happened, there's not a chance in hell. I mean, I even had a profile on his account on his new Snipe site, which is still down. It launched for one day, and think of all the money that he put into building that site. Like, it had to be millions and millions of dollars. He just abandoned it all.
Wow.
Why would you do that? I mean, it's just wild. All these things. And it's like, where is the accountability? No one has said anything about this. And yeah, these guys like Boston Card Hunter and all these guys calling out all these people for, dude, what is right in your backyard and you guys are silent, laying down, waiting for the belly rub. It's bullshit. It really is, and it pisses me off.
Yeah.
It does. I mean, I just like all these guys whining about all this stuff, and look at this major thing. So I'm done talking about it, but I hope you out there just don't spend money with them. That's all I could say. I hope I won't. And fuck fraud. Fuck fraud. It's not cool. Don't be a thief. Which I'll bleep that out and stuff. But you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
It just pisses me off, man.
It's highly prevalent in our culture right now.
Yeah, it's just accepted. We
ever
just take
since
it.
Like COVID, kind of, you know.
It's just gotten worse. Maybe it's become more to light or something.
Yeah.
But we just take it, man, and
Right.
and it pisses me off. Like, and yeah, I'm just one person here whining about this, but like, dude, it's we gotta stop. When does the bullshit ever stop? Like, it just. And I guess we could get all bummed out about it, and I could get, go to a dark place and start looking up videos and go down a rabbit hole about. But like, I'm not going to do that.
Yeah.
And I'm just going to hopefully do what I can, and that's why I'm here with you on this podcast.
Yeah.
Is so because no one else, all of you other guys out there that have podcasts and shit, I hope you're watching this. I hope you say something about it and do something about it, like we are here.
Yeah.
And you can make fun of me, that's fine. I don't give a shit. But if it makes you think about this BS, awesome. I did my job. That's it. I'm going to drop the mic for the day.
Amen. Yeah, and if you appreciate what we got to say and what we're talking about, then give us a follow.
Yep.
Tell your friends.
Smash that like button,
Smash that like button. Hit subscribe. And mention us on your other shows you're watching in the comments. Like,
big shout out to Professor Sports Cards.
Yeah.
Dude, much love. I hope you see this, my man. Frank, dude, you guys are awesome. I've got love for you, Charles. All you guys are awesome, man. And thank you for the love. Like, I know we're doing something special here. I know we're out in the thick of this. We live this, and we're not going anywhere.
We got some other guests planned.
We got some big guests coming up. Yes, some awesome stuff coming up.
We're really excited about it.
Yeah, Player War Podcast. It is what it is. We just started actually the TikTok page too.
Ooh.
I know. I said I'd never do it, but I did. I'm on the TikTok, baby.
Right after it just sold to Larry Ellison.
Oh, I didn't want somebody taking our name.
Right.
Like,
right.
That way, and then putting out like something bad.
Yeah,
that would be awful.
We still got to make our website.
Yeah, we got our domains. We bought the domains. Thank you. Yeah, we got that. We do have some merch coming soon. I got some stickers being printed. We got stuff.
And I thought of the best idea for like.
Yep.
You're
gonna find out about it. Till next time.